Hey everybody, it's Alex from Jones Firearms Coaching. And before you do anything, before you even watch this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm starting a new channel and I really need your support. So let's jump right into it. Today I want to talk about the Glock 26 as an everyday carry. It is a gun that I have went back to recently. I haven't been carrying it because I had a little trigger problem, but also too, I was real comfortable carrying my Glock 42, which is a 380 caliber, right? And for some reason, I was like, I'm tired of this little fat gun. I really don't want to carry it around. But the reason why I'm doing this video is to show you that running after all the expensive, tricked out guns in the world may not work for everybody, right? For me, it doesn't work out. So here's what I like to call a dinosaur. I mean, Glock got this right 20 years ago, however long it was when they created this thing. This is an awesome gun. This is a Glock 26, and this is a Generation 4. So I went through this thing where I was, this past year, I've been trying to figure out, I wanted a micro pistol, something that was much more slimmer, sleeker, and something that was gonna, feel a little better in my hand, maybe carry a little bit better. But most of all, it was a bigger caliber than my Glock 42, which is a 380, right? So went through that. I ended up, going after the P365, right, which is the SIG. Shot that thing many times. Hate the way it feels in my hand, right? It's a super small pistol, but I just hate the ergonomics of how that thing is designed. It feels like it's gonna fall out of my hand. And then I went to the Springfield Hellcat, right? Great profile, great weapon, great gun, but it was a little snappy for me, a little bit too snappy, right? And then I said, okay, let's try to, experiment with a Glock 43X, which is an excellent 9mm caliber. However, the grip was a little too long. It was like the standard length of a Glock 19, right? And, to carry it, every time I would lean over in a pullover shirt or a t-shirt, it would just poke out a little bit too far. So I said to myself, let's just get the trigger fixed on this thing. And, I just want to go back to where I've been, right? So let's get started. I just want to make this video real quick about what are some of the things that I like and why this thing is superior, why it's a superior gun for me. Not for everybody else, but definitely for me. So number one, it has the same width as a Glock 19 or a Glock 45, right? Has the same width. So, as far as width wise, it feels, kind of girthy, just like a regular Glock, right? But number two is, I like the profile here. So if you can see here, I like the profile that this is super short. Okay, so you can see it's not very long, maybe about 1.5 inches. The grip is about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. I really love that because when I'm concealing and I put this thing in, this doesn't poke out, whether I have it in appendix or whether I have it in a strong side, right? So I love that. Number two or number three, I don't even know which number I'm on right now, but another reason why is because of the girth and the width of this gun, I'm able to hold on to this gun. I'm able to grip this gun really, really, really well, as opposed to those micro compact slim pistols, right? I know that when I get my hand on this gun, it's amazing. I shoot it accurately. I can get my sights up. Everything just flows well with this gun compared to all the other micro pistols that are new on the market, okay? Now, with that being said, this gun has a, if you can see that, I kind of lose a finger here. So if you can see, I only get 2 fingers around the gun, right? And I lose a finger there. That's okay with me, right? I have enough pressure with my support hand that I can put on this gun to keep it steady to manage the recoil. And the biggest thing that helps me manage the recoil is the fact that it is so girthy as a more of a full-size Glock. But the point of having, the point I wanted to make about having this this pinky finger missing is this. This is a flesh magazine. So this is a short little like miniature magazine, the standard magazine that goes with it, right? So if you wanted to, you can actually buy an extender. So you can see there's a little pinky extender right there, right? So if I was going to put my hand on the gun, I still got that extender. So you go from, or if I can put it like this, you'll go from losing a finger here, if you can see that, to putting a pinky extender. And now you have a full grip on that gun like that. So I usually carry this as my spare magazine. and I usually carry this one as my the primary magazine that actually goes into the gun. Now, here's something that's very dynamic and very, very, very cool about the Glock 26. You can't go smaller, but you can go bigger, right? So for example, this gun carries two other different kinds of magazine besides its standard Glock 26 magazine. This is a Glock 19 magazine. So you can take this thing and you can stick it right in there just like that, right? So you see, even though there's a little space here between the gun and how the magazine is designed, this thing will still shoot. So if you look, now you got a full grip on there, right? So you got that. You can put a Glock 19 magazine in. You can even put a Glock 17 magazine in, which has 2 more rounds, 17 rounds in there. So you can see that, right? So you can always go bigger, and then you have another one. You get the 30-round clip or the 30-round magazine just like this and stick in there as well. Now, here's the cool thing about this particular gun as well. If you want to make it kind of like a full-size grip, make it more comfortable, right? Once you put that Glock 19 magazine in there, you can see that there's some space right here, right? So if my hand was on there, it's kind of feel a little awkward, but it will shoot. But if you want to mitigate that, all you got to go do is buy this little thing right here. It's called an Xgrip, right? It's called an Xgrip. And what you would do is you would take this Xgrip and you can put it as a sleeve right over the magazine, right? So now you see how that little notch right there, that's going to be for your pinky finger to go around at the bottom. So when you put it in the gun, now you see there's no more space, right? So now you got a full grip here, full Glock 19 15-round magazine, but now you got a good, comfortable grip there, right? Now you got a good, comfortable grip. I just love the interchangeability of the magazines in this. It's an awesome gun, but also I love that I can carry it inside the waistband. Now, here's the thing. I want to mention something about holsters real quick, right? I don't pay for expensive holsters, right? This holster right here is an Amber Ride holster. It's made of the same Kydex material that We the People or any kind of super tactical holster would be made of. This is something for me that all I need is something simple. So when I put that gun in there, it goes in there just like this, right? And I stick it inside of my waistband and I rock and roll. That's my preference. I'm telling you, you don't need to have something that has not the Confederate flag, the American flag on it, the Constitution written into it, We the People, the Pledge of Allegiance. You don't need any of that. Why? Because no one's supposed to see your concealed carry holster but you. But I digress, man. This is America. Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want to do. So also, what I wanted to show you was real quick is when you put it in the holster, this is the profile you get, right? So you get a really nice short profile here, right? Real nice short profile. That's inside the waistband. But I also carry outside the waistband too, right? So look at this holster right here. It's a nice short profile. It sticks to your body really close. And you don't get that effect of having that long grip that's going to be sticking out of your shirt or printing or so forth, so on and so forth. So when it comes to, having a really reliable gun, if you haven't tried it and you have a place where you can rent guns, I advise anybody to go and shoot the Glock 26. A lot of people got a lot of bad things to say about it, but the one thing they can't say about it is that it's not reliable, and it's not going to get the job done, and it's versatile. You can have a lot of magazines to put it in as well. So I went back to this as my everyday carry because I just couldn't find anything on the market that I really liked that was designed well for me. So the lesson of this is find something that fits you, right? Make sure it fits your hand. Make sure it fits your body type if you're concealing. Make sure you can shoot it. Make sure you can manage the recoil. With these little micro pistols and subcompacts, the sight radius is so close that sometimes it's really hard to shoot those guns, right? So keep all that in mind as you're going to select your everyday carry. It's not as simple as people think. But for me, I'm not going to go spend a whole bunch of money trying to look for the gun when I already got my ultimate weapon that I need for everyday carry right here in this Glock 26. Again, hit like and subscribe. I just started a new channel, and I would love y'all support. Thank y'all. Keep practicing. Be safe. Peace.